Welcome back to Akihabara in Westminster, Colorado. In our Mile High Brawl, we're doing on the off weeks in between our standard anime meetups. As we have our final match for tonight, a wonderful show match featuring our favorite Bongwater and a special smiling surprise. As a homie who used to be in Colorado for ages, Yiinja, had to move over to Las Vegas just about a year ago and made a surprise visit as his work's got like a temporary transfer. He's going to be here for like 2 months. As instead of having our supposed title match of Bongwater versus Mustachio, we had a special surprise from it at the last moment, swapping over to Yiinja versus Bongwater, back all the way from Las Vegas.
Welcome the king of Season 2 back. This mofo rolls up on us 2 Saturday nights ago and says,
out of nowhere,
I'm back. And he had to get himself in. He had to get himself in on these exhibition series. And you know what we did? We said, okay,
you know what? No one else knows you're here.
Yeah. We kept a surprise.
The
on
look
his behalf.
of joy on Bongwater's face, that moment when Mustachio mixed him, so worth it.
I got most of that on camera, which was a little more coordinated, but Vegas can't be choosers. We got the boy here. The surprise was implemented. My friends, Yiinja is back for the next couple of months out here in Colorado, so we're going to have him at our Guilty Gear Strive and our Dragon Ball FighterZ events. I am fucking stoked.
Okay.
To have him back on board.
Next week, we're having our bi-weekly at Akihabara. We're going to be running King of Fighters, Strive, and Dragon Ball. Week after that would normally be our another Mile High Brawl, but that is the week of Texas Showdown. So a bunch of us are going to be flying out. I doubt we're going to be having a Mile High Brawl that specific week because a bunch of us are going to be heading over to Texas Showdown. Not me, I've got a scheduling conflict. The week after that, the final week of April, we've got our monthly, which is not going to be as hype as this surprise return from Yiinja, facing up the rat against the evil monkey from the Saiyan Saga. The insane neutral decisions from both of these people just go out swinging the whole way. That was like a glitch right there. The donut was starting to track it, but Bongwater, it like tracks the momentum of the character rather than the character's position. So when Bongwater entered the rocket kick, he started rising up. The donut predicted he'd continue rising up, and it whiffed over his head. The rocket kick went through.
There we go. The one thing about these two is that they are both very, very scramble-based players.
Which is why this is the perfect. He just mashes 2H right through. He's like, you know what? Rocket kick. Rocket kick. Raw tag. Yiinja getting hit by the blind rocks. Bongwater is like, I will defend the Colorado turf from the invading Colorado.
Listen, you're back home, but home's a little different than when you left it, Yiinja. You got people that are grinding. Oh, the overhead throwing back the Zenzubin and saying, yo, man, after this, I got some mix. That's like what's called up the mix.
I mean, he didn't have any meter to kill with, but like Yiinja, like has to get out of that situation. Sparks up, brings blue hair away, and pulls Cell out. The full screen, no real mix to work with here.
To be able to get a run up meaty, goes for the auto. No mix.
Combo,
you say no mix. Yo, that looked like mix. That looked like some pancake morning mix. And we got it cooking on the griddle right now. But Bongwater, listen, he ain't out here to cook like that, all right? He's going to be out here. He's going to be providing his own recipe.
Up-teching into Krillin 2S. Hold this other mix.
Getting him up into the sky.
This is like the perfect matchup. Let's go. The late air dash, and Yiinja just reflects it and brings the rat back out.
Able to stabilize with that Vegito A assist too, using it just to extend the combo a little farther. And Yiinja has been able to manage the entire life of his team. They're all sitting about just a little bit below half-life. Bongwater finally sparks. Yiinja juking. Okay, this is cursed.
Mashing 2H there. You know what? This is a scramble spot. I'm going to scramble. Boop, boop, boop,
all right,
boop.
time.
Re-jump, getting the extra jab in the corner. Oh, got the spacing wrong and didn't cancel into a button. Gets 2H. Bongwater drops a follow-up combo. Gets scrambled through the Krillin 2S.
All right, finally Bongwater finds the hit. Sparking has been spent on both sides. The key thing to note about this match is that Yiinja's anchor, the Vegito, is down to about half-life. Meanwhile, Bongwater's attention full HP, and Vegito just got hit again by the Earthman Squad, saying, what's so special about blue hair?
Bongwater is having a hard time building up enough meter in order to get solid kills in this situation. Oh, he thought his assist was going to be back in time for the extension.
Oh, wow, Krillin was actually there. Bongwater going to call intent.
Sitting up a Plus 40 situation.
And Cell gets tagged in just to absorb the hit.
Scramble this.
Wake up
Yiinja
5A. I think he wanted quarter circle. Didn't quite get it. They were seeing some perfect text flying out. That seems a little more in line with.
Beam catches the super dash the last instant.
Yiinja got a couple of low health characters here. Gets the okay light rolling crush. 2H. Somehow Yiinja is able to get into these scramble situations and come out all the better for. We've always said he's had a JoJo stance, particularly King Crimson.
Guard canceling the moment that the throw was about to go through. The full edge. He drops it!
It's fine. It was just an 11.
Optimal meter saving.
It's fine. It's fine. It's just
It's okay. We don't.
Oh.
Yiinja, why?
I think Krillin's dead.
No, Krillin lives.
Very far from dead. Yiinja just betting it all. Yiinja is the kind of player who doesn't show you respect until you've earned that respect. And against Bongwater, he's like, Bongwater goes pretty wild, right? I think he's going to bust out
Based
here.
off of what Yiinja was doing at Double IPA last weekend, I don't think he respects anyone, even if you say you've earned it.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, like, maybe once. Maybe once. And now it comes down to this, the battle for the bait team. Am I right, Krillin? Oh!
Mistimes the super dash by just an instant. Krillin's going to have the meter for it.
Keep your filthy paws off my wife! As Krillin takes Cell down.
They're having
Game
so
one.
much fun. Bongwater hasn't seen Yiinja in ages. This is like...
This is going to be great. This is going to be great
Game's gonna game. Hey, Gannian. Hey, Gats.
Gannian, Gats, good to hear you from the chat, my
Fist
friend.
bump into the chat.
That's going to catch the up tall rocket chip. Going to have to see now. Yiinja's going to be able to get the round start off here with the Gotenks Ghost Okazemi. Putting Bongwater into 50-50 situation. We're going to see how Bongwater handles it. Good defense. Has to hold it.
Yiinja predicted that Bongwater was going to challenge more aggressively after reflecting that first ghost, so he chased like an up-tech jump.
The snipe.
Bongwater uses against me all the time.
Bring him around, tagging Dad.
Gets a side... Oh! One too many hits to get the side swap.
Had to have J2H instead of the 5H, or the JH that came out too. Gonna go for the soft reset into Krillin time. Catches
Gets the low. That is like one of Bongwater's favorite setups. It looks fake as hell, but it is incredibly solid. Basically, the only way out of it is down tech double reflex.
Or just delay tech and sleep through it.
You can't, because it's it's a forced air tech situation. No, actually, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you have to like delay up it, basically.
Oh, the auto
And even then, the Krillin rocks are going to bonk. You can't bust.
And it goes for the reset! Yo, Yiinja hasn't seen it! Yiinja hasn't seen it!
We don't got that in Vegas. It's
oh no, but we got these! Happy birthday. Listen, Triclops, I'm really tired of you messing with the laws of geometry. It's time for you to go home.
What happens in Colorado stays in Colorado, Yiinja.
What happens in Colorado is going to stay in my bloodstream for the next 24 hours, dude. Like, this is OD.
Yiinja slaying Bongwater and his famous Tien, going from a harsh, confusing set of scrambles to heavily up 2 characters.
You cannot give Yiinja any sort of wiggle room. You need to make sure that he is always under control. The patience right there, beautiful adjustment, letting Bongwater fly into him.
Normally, just like this insane, like trying to gain space every moment in neutral, recognize that, you know what, you have to come to me. Just waited and baited.
Here we go.
Bongwater, I think this is a kill.
I think so too. I think the Prince of All Saiyans is going to say, I would never fuse with that low-class warrior. Get out of here. You don't exist.
This timeline is an abomination.
Right. I like this again. Yiinja going for some of the patient strats. Catches him with the Beyblade. Bongwater whipping buttons down there. Not going to have a 2H ready to deal with the aerial button. That's what I should say. Here we go. Gotenks rejumps. Colorado's
He's not able to get solid oak in that situation. Gotenks cannot get solo slide knockdown aside from level 3 after he vanishes like that. He didn't have the assist, so he just went for the 6S trying to hit meaty, and he won the scramble situation because both these people scramble, 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 scramble. How do you like your eggs?
Over easy, funnily enough.
Actually, I like over medium. It's like a little bit extra texture on the whites on the other side.
Bongwater has .2.
As it's 1-1 in our surprise Yiinja invite from across the land.
Across the land, he shows up out of the blue, back into our hearts. And I wanted to see...
And back into our please don't mix me, Ghost Senpai.
Ghost, please!
The late air dash!
The
Use the last ghost, so he only has to get soft tech there.
Okay. Bongwater getting a couple hits. Catches him with a cross-up. Should have the resources on deck. In fact, does have the resources on deck to finish
Especially with Sparking building up twice as much meter as usual.
He's in a level 3 actually to keep Krillin on point. Does not want to bring out the 3 Force Life Vegeta or TNT. Oh, but the disrespect that J to him. Hell Strike.
Doesn't see that cell option very much. Even though it's technically weak, throwing it out like when no one's expecting it can get you a lot of surprise hits like that. But Bongwater just delay techs right through it and wakes up swinging. It holds another level 3.
It's so good to see a player like Bongwater start to add in like some deeper tools to their arsenal, going for like, all right, instead of playing the scramble game, I'm going to just completely evade it, throw you off of your timing, and wake up when I choose to wake up, not when you expect it.
And then create a different scramble, which wins just scramble instead.
And now he's going to come back out, just hit 10, nice and full health in the back.
And a little bit of blue life extra on Krillin as a complete reversal from last game. Now Yiinja has to make the impossible 3 vs 1 comeback.
Now, if he was able to get Sparking activated with Vegito,
he fakes the reversal.
Trying to call these options. I need a little more patience to him right now. Bongwater showing a lot more finesse, I think, in terms of his mix-up options. Okay, go for it. Rock setup, backs off, using the assist, evades Yiinja. Now here we go. We got Vegito and Sparking, so Yiinja could jump same side sword or jump cross up overhead.
At any point in the middle of any Vegito string. And even if Yiinja guesses wrong and Bongwater is able to block it, it trails into Vanish, giving extra plus frames on Sparking Vanish as well.
Oh, and Bongwater catches him with the rocket kick. Got him right near the corner too, so it's going to go into a couple of loops. He has these on deck today.
And he gets the full 3. He misses the input for the throw.
Hate to see it. Wake up 5H, the cross up
again.
It's
okay. You're looking for something entirely different. The interesting thing about the EX rocket kick is that by the time Vegeta has vanished and appears on the other side, it's actually too late to react. You have to react to the EX flash, not the kick itself. And that's why it hits so many people. They think that they can rely on just their natural instincts of, oh, it's on that side, I can reflect. That's actually a moment too late. Same thing with 17's EX Rekkas. It sideswaps a little bit too early. As Yiinja swapping away and pulling out the Android 18, that's like, this is like a Season 1 team, isn't it?
No, his Season 1 team would have had Goku Black instead of Android
Oh, that's
18.
right, that's right. He was even playing Goku Black through a lot of Season 2.
This is kind of like his more like serious team in a way. He describes Android 18 in this game as my girl. He's like, my girl. Meanwhile, it's a custody battle between Yiinja and Krillin on Bongwater's team for 18. Or maybe it's just still between Cell and Krillin's like, but I'm 18, why are you over there?
Of course, both of them
She likes tall men, shorty. She lied to you the entire time. Oh, call him out like that! You walk in with his Android 18 and you do the day 1 online classic, and he's ready for you. Bongwater saying,
and he gets the soft Oki a little bit too far.
Whiffs the rocket kick as well.
So Bongwater had actually seen that exact same opener from Yiinja previously. Last game, there was a spot where Yiinja opened with Vegito counter plus Gotenks. The exact same situation. This happened a little bit earlier. He's like, I'm not going to let you get away with that.
Right. Now it's time for the custody battle, the domestic dispute, if you will.
Yiinja not believing in the rocks. Up tech super dash. Scramble, scramble, scramble. These are going in Bongwater's favor because he's got the extra plus frames to work with. The triple hits. All 3 characters traded.
And here we go. Gotenks Zeus is finally a little bit of stability in terms of all the madness. Just getting hit by one small tick of that beam. It's a full combo for Summonton. It's a spark out for Bongwater.
I want to scramble. I want to keep scrambling. I'm sparking up just so I can.
Starter.
Oh my word! This man. He's like.
Leave my wife alone!
Hello? I'd like to report a body.
Vegeta. What body? Explode.
Kaboom.
All right.
The forbidden starter.
Oh, here we go. That 18 backed up by Gotenks C assist again.
That C-beam providing so much consistency on top of the traditional Season 1 like neutral.
In the head. Yo, Prince. Hey,
so,
yo, Prince, blondes are better than brunettes. I thought you learned this the last time around.
So the EX17 Okazemi, it's not a true 50-50 because the high and low hit on different frames, but it's completely unreactable because the first 7 frames of jump startup that you need in order to react to these air dash are all hidden by the explosion. You just cannot see her. It takes a 24 frame overhead and drops it all the way down to a 17 frame overhead. You are not reacting to that.
Visuals out here. Now, one thing I will say about Yiinja's 18 that I wish he kind of explored more with is something that he's always had issues with integrating his character is using more barriers in the neutral, both from like 18
yeah, there's a couple of spots.
Android 17 calls.
A couple of spots in here. The Android 17 barrier in particular is exactly the thing that makes 18's neutral so powerful. She doesn't have to commit to the barrier at all.
You use 17 and say, hey brother, come. I also love how Bongwater was able to punish the earlier beam from Gotenks.
The wow shouted out from Bongwater across the entire screen.
I was wowing it too. Oh, they trash! And Bongwater actually winning on scramble situations.
Yeah, Gotenks' solo combos are actually pretty difficult. All the optimal stuff, you basically need like clean, grounded stuff.
Hey, he fell
reset again!
A second time! He didn't learn! He didn't learn! Let me see those players!
Also shouting at it.
Dude, let me see those players. Come on.
He cannot see it.
This down tech!
Yiinja saying he can't see it at all.
Down tech, man!
It's a good reset. Bongwater protecting the home turf as Yiinja saying, hey, it's my home too. Where are you?
Now,
just running up, pressing a button, round start.
I will say this, Yiinja, it was his first day at the job in Colorado today.
Yeah.
Bongwater's been here all day practicing, getting warmed up. Yiinja came from work straight to here, so he's playing cool. So there is a little bit of that to it. However, we will not take away how immaculate Bongwater is, as he has a 3-1 lead.
Is doing incredibly well. Like, all of this man's like subtle practice, grinding this team for more than for like 2 seasons straight, has been showing absolute amazing amounts of performance from him.
No JL, but
EX knee drop.
That was so smart for Bongwater instead of going for.
They're both madmen.
They are.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be more specific than that.
Okay, Krillin throwing that out. Sellington comes in. And here we go, Yiinja landing the jab hit, 18 taking the brunt of the damage, Bongwater spreading it across Krillin and Vegeta. Sellington the third, coming in.
Fully, solidly in the corner. This is the first time we've seen the true full Oki from Cell level 3. Yiinja goes for the...
Oh! He didn't convert!
What? Oh, so...
He was able to dodge the spark because he had the tag to follow up already primed automatically. And then because of that, he got the hit, and it was just all cursed from there, just like that auto combo. I don't know how to tell you what happened.
Design for situations in their sleep.
Hell, man, I heard you like to do Kaizen because we're fighting with curses out here. Curse upon you.
Curse upon you, and a curse upon you.
Now, that being said, no values aren't really too off for Yiinja right now. Beautiful conversion by Ball. Into the loop, so it gets even
from
prettier.
that far away?
Killing rock, baby, killing rock.
Doesn't have enough frame advantage in order to get the scoop, so this is just going to be a basic bit of Oki.
High-low. Oh, the 2-hit just wakes up.
Yiinja recognized that he didn't have enough frame advantage, so he just woke up with like, yeah, you're not going to be doing that. It's like, no, yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. What are you talking about?
Bongwater knew. He drops
He missed the input for the grab again.
And the
second time.
sparking is a little too soon, and so Bongwater gets carried away by the last few hits of Cell's aces. The empty vanish to punish the whip rocket kick.
The last moments, the last active frame whiffed.
Yiinja being greedy with his ball right now.
He tried to go for the reset.
Trying to chase it down, gets the hit. You got lucky this time, Yiinja. You lucky that ball was easy like that. You should have coughed up that kick.
The best part about Bong's craziness is that he's actually got like consistent, careful labbing to back up. It's like, yeah, I can be crazy here. Like he's like because he's actually taking the time to prove the craziness works, he feels confident and can do even more crazy stuff with it. Same side!
Same side. And Bongwater again, so the thing is that Bongwater was blocking the correct side as we saw the first couple of hits of Rolling Crush. Those are blocked.
Oh, he dropped it.
Overhead. It was the overhead. Not like this. Hold that tech button.
I trusted you.
I hate all of you. Brian's already gone, guys. Like, come on. I know he missed.
Oh.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
The double.
Krillin breaking out all kinds of forbidden Aztec.
That almost like.
Oh, that almost Dante!
Yiinja blocks the stolen corner, cross up 2S and 2H Bongwater's scramble situation. 3-2. Yiinja putting another point on the board.
We got it set.
2-3.
We got it set. Bongwater up on the 3-2 side, player one. Yiinja with the switch to the 18 team, able to get himself another point on the board. And you know what? I'm going to say this. Is that Yiinja, Las Vegas, the Las Vegas Dragon Ball FighterZ team just hasn't been too active. There's not enough players. A lot more of them going to Strive. The net code really for them. Really a huge factor. Out here in Colorado, we still out there playing. We've still been out here grinding. I think Yiinja's he's going to remember the love of it. And remember the love.
Bongwater's been practicing that entire time, where Yiinja has basically had to scramble to try and find Dragon Ball matches when he's out in Las Vegas.
Right, here we go.
That stagger into 2M, Yiinja just like wiggling a bit too early.
Busts out again. Walks forward into the overhead.
He's trying to guard cancel. That's what the walk forward is.
Oh!
The full double cross up.
Oh, but he misses the combo. And Bongwater sits back in the reclining chair, trying to get these very cheeky loops. Oh my gosh, he's not staying on the ground, and
Both of these players are perfect scramble situations where they're just making these hard reads one after the other. Is like they're just alternating hard hits.
It makes sense, and we will not try to make it make sense. This is madness.
Bongwater hit away the cell assist that Yiinja was relying on and gets a hit for it.
Stuck her up.
With enough frame advantage to get the full extension.
Beats is on me tonight, babe. This is being caring husband. Yeah, just bisect his own wife. Got a freak. Oh, the 5M bust out, actually beating the after image delay.
Bongwater was expecting that
Soki
to go forward.
And Yiinja is playing way too much with his food. He's got to be locking Bongwater down a lot more. When you're up against a scramble-heavy player, going for soft resets is begging to go back into their territory. And I get
that's your territory as well.
You know, it's a battle of pride. It's like, no, I can out-scramble you, but no. Showing that extra bit of just finesse and saying like, oh, hold this meat. Hold this meat. Backing off, spark.
I kind of want to just like see one of these players show up next time. They're just like a single printout is like scrambled eggs for 2.
Can I get the Grand Slam, but instead of everything, can I get scrambled eggs? Wake up.
Just more scramble. Wake up, DP Super. It's all blue life, but it's effectively unscaled. I think he might die.
Oh, he's dead.
Bongwater says he's dead, and he's right.
But in the meanwhile, Yiinja, Cell on his last leg, looking like he just got out of a fight with Team Gohan, but Gotenks to the rescue with his long Rapunzel-like rock.
Straight through the key blast.
Hold this mix, Dad. It's fucking scary.
He jumps out of it, but not high enough.
He gets the ghost extension, is what I would say. And he chases down the rocket kick with a super jump.
Two of them just laughing and clapping at each other.
This is some bug-ass. I love it.
I mean, this is still Bongwater's game because there's a huge amount of life on TN. Like both of Yiinja's characters are one touch. Well, Gotenks has got relatively low damage outside the corner. He's going to need to get 3 touches here. Especially if 0 meter, he's not going to be able to get any sort of Oki off this.
He needs to be able, Ghost of Soft Reset, love the delay tech from Bongwater, and Yiinja not getting the meaty on the wake up is going to eat Bongwater's butons. And it's going to be a dead Gotenks, and now, time for the rematch of the century.
Tien versus Cell. To even up the character count.
How can Tien be putting up such a fight? Dodges the dot on Ray, no punish. Oh, the jab!
The backup Arizona jab.
Oh, the mix overhead and the arm throw! Volleyball fist!
He didn't realize it was a scramble. He tried to upload the clip to Twitter.
Video clip saved! He saved the clip!
I can do
on
it
Twitch.
too.
Bongwater at match point against Yiinja.
Yiinja gotta sit down and focus. He's got no more character swaps to work with.
This is the team. This is the way. He gets Cell tagged in. Tags him in, misses the chase. But Bongwater's gonna escape. And the 2L actually catching Bongwater as he landed.
Realized cross-under situation.
Nah, he just pressed 2L. He's just like, oh, he pressed 2L. Beautiful tech from Bongwater, not seeing through the barrier cheese. But it's going to be a super dash pickup into the EX to get beautiful extensions here. Could see a light rolling crush all the way down to the bottom. Oh, even better so.
Extension. Not going to.
What was that? He mistimes it. He mistimes the extension with the tag. He tried the 2H, but it's grounded.
You can only 2H the air version of that, which Bongwater has shown the air version more often than the grounded version, so oftentimes it can be hard to keep track of it.
Just barrier with her. Just sit there and be like, I'm in the barrier. I have my protection on.
17, protect me.
Oh, the JH catching Bongwater running forward.
Bongwater expected Yiinja to like do an air backdash, chased it down. It's like, you been doing stuff? I'm never gonna do stuff. I'm just going to hit you.
And Bongwater not being punished for his habits of throwing out these enormous horizontal range heavy moves after he gets that reflect up. Yiinja trying to keep the pressure on and not keeping all of that reflect.
The full corner to corner extension, both assists, beautiful, multiple Krillin re-jumps.
There you go. Tries to go for
a reflect.
And Instead, it's just a raw tag. Cell, though, shortens the auto combo by mistake. Bongwater will spark out.
EX rock.
Oh, he just
right up
kicks him.
2H.
What? I mean, come on. I saw a little ball running towards me. I was about to give it a field goal. Misses the extension, though, with those H, and the Dosaji. He's too small for Cell to reach.
I can hit you with arms this big. I don't need anything else.
Woo!
It's a reversal.
Oh, he tried a 2H for Bongwater, which is a hair too slow. Yiinja should have been punished for that, but instead, Bongwater going to lose base Vegeta, I assume. All right, what's happening?
Down.
With
being extra triple certain at all the explosions. You can't see what's going on, but I think that base Vegeta's not moving anymore.
I think Yiinja really wants to play with that 18 barrier assist. Most of that too. Oh,
the barrier ate the TN beam. Bongwater saw Yiinja running into it. It's like, oh, you got hit. I'm time to confirm. Nope. Counter hit. That is plus. That 6S is plus.
Now,
the great Las Vegas frame trap.
There we go.
Jumps high enough.
Dosache, and Yiinja's ready for it. No sparking. Could have possibly extended this into mad crazy damage, but instead, it's going to be into the loops for adequate damage. This is the extension part. And again,
gets reflected, doesn't believe in it.
The run up DR sees that Yiinja's close enough to the ground, and so that he's less likely to go for like a delay super dash option. Bongwater not messing up the ground.
And even recognizing he already used Dragon Rush, so he goes for the kick.
Beautiful, beautiful play right there. Bongwater, 2 characters away.
Just jabs out, let's draw tag.
First you're turning triangles into squares, and you're turning jabs into NES.
He did
you stop violating
use Chaozu, and Yiinja managed to dodge it. So Bongwater's working out one of his tools until he can get a reset.
Yiinja mashing on Bongwater's plus frames. You're not going to accomplish anything. This man's got a guard point.
You're plus? I'm plus.
Bongwater just asserting his right to mash. Going to send Yiinja down to Android 18.
Yiinja has sparking in 6 bars, and Bongwater has to waste Chaozu before he can actually get a good use out of it. So this is actually...
Oh, Bateson! That's what I was saying! Bateson the second time! That was cursed as hell. Look at that juicy grin on Steve right now. My God.
This is for 18.
The biggest thing here is that this is really coming down to who has that extra bit of patience in these situations. Right there was Bongwater
so many
reflect.
There's so many post-reflect situations. Whoever just like chills, waits for it, up backs and reacts in one of those situations is going to have a better success rate. As we're going right back into the game.
Right, it's now 4-3.
They're just both loving it.
Oh yeah, no, I mean this is great. This is a wonderful welcome home to Yiinja. We've missed the hell out of you, dude. All right. The rock setup. And he wakes up with a delay,
the
man.
full 30-frame delay that Justin Law suggested, and it works.
And the JS one,
no, he expected the JS to hit so well that he vanished too early. The vanish hit before the JS.
Is the extension here as well. Has
and the last little bit of meter.
I think
the light grab.
Yeah. Okay, just enough.
I was really worried base Vegeta was going to live out of that.
Listen, dude, if I did that, he lived. If I cut out that light grab, he lived.
That's just the way it was. C assist. You can't challenge me. I have a screaming pair of children behind me. And your wife.
Here we go. Yiinja finally getting another meeting here on Bongwater, who wakes up massive.
With unscaled starters. Drops it. Uses the barrier to challenge, but uses 2H instead of 5H to call out. Bongwater gets the bean.
Both of them. They're both doing this. Oh, you're plus on vanish, I'm mashing. Oh, I got hit. How could I have gotten hit on my own negative frame? Yiinja dropping these combos, and he gives up the happy birthday
in the corner.
I brought you the present 18.
18 drops out.
It's a threesome.
Oh.
No. Literally what just happened. Fires off the TN gun once.
Krillin, I love you.
Oh, that's huge. It's huge. If Yiinja does not mess this up.
1, 2, 3. C assist.
And he messes it up again. Just keep it simple. Going to supers, you manimal. It's fine. It works out. I love and hate this
Meter optimal.
Shoot him down. Yiinja scraping his way back through this one. Again, we're seeing these little moments where Yiinja is asserting a little bit more meaty Okazemi pressure, where both players are being impatient, and they're just realizing that, oh, we're just going to do this honestly.
Raw level 3. And hits a full screen. What is this? Sparking might save him, but this is just like banging out. He lives! Okay, he doesn't. He lives! Okay, he doesn't.
And in that particular manner of fashion, our very professional and esteemed competitor, Yiinja himself, ties up the score at 4-4 apiece in our final first to 5 evening here at Mile High Brawl. What an actual monkey of a set that this one has turned out to be. I have no choice but to try and restore some semblance of dignity and honor by resorting to this ancient architectural 20th century casting voice style.
The transatlantic voice was optimized for the unusual codec used by radios at the time that would cut off many of the lower frequencies of their people's voices. But I cannot quite do right now.
One day soon, Mr. Silvertabby, you shall too acquire the powers of the common twaddle.
The transatlantic dialect shall be yours for 3 easy payments of 1995.
Right. Stabilizing with that cell assist. Yiinja now looking like he's got everything cooking his way. The 17 in the back. He just has to wait. Base Vegeta gets cooked a bit. Ow! You got crossed up.
And I get a full combo. Remember when this was a reversal? I think it's still a reversal.
Oh, he just gets
caught low for counter hits.
This is massive for Bongwater now. He's going to be able to stabilize, build up at least a bar and a half, getting him close to that 3-bar margin. He's got Krillin A assist as well to work with.
Just lets him go for the soft OP that Yiinja has been falling for. He vanishes out of it?
4-frame gap allow Yiinja to get through. Bongwater needs to make that tighter. Somehow Gotenks escapes. He's like, I'm flying out of here, Dad.
I think what's happened is because Bongwater did an empty jump mid with
the barrier,
jab.
The barrier!
He was going for the overhead and this time the air dash. I think is what happened. That's what gave the gap.
Go. Gonna get the Galactic Donut extension. He's not gonna be able to build a bar due to the scaling. Drops the cell combo. Comes down with the 2 J's.
The cross up reset.
And this is what I mean about the patience factor of it, right? Bongwater is like, oh, he dropped. I'm gonna fly back into super dash him. He gets hit for it. If he just disengaged, said, all right, let's wait this one out.
Yiinja pressing buttons on minus frames and still techs the Dragon Rush.
Oh yeah, because he started to tech. He didn't tech that Dragon Rush out of like, oh, he Dragon Rushed me. He's like, I got hit. It's time to tech. Very common situation. I do it like that all the time.
The falling button got canceled by the Lanyard recovery, and Bongwater had a couple extra frames to work with. Drops the combo, swaps out the beam. No, man. You just sit down. I got a consistent OP. I got it. Okay.
I love the barrier call. You can see Yiinja trying to slow it down right up until Bongwater
fade away beam.
Variable timing on that Kamehameha makes it such a tricky option.
Remember that filler episode where Krillin became a police officer and they gave him an actual gun and he never uses it? And has to like hide from all the other police officers. He can just shoot laser beams from his fingers.
People's elbow hitting behind cell.
That's what the fadeaway beam felt like.
Keeps the turn going. Bongwater respecting. We see the float!
The float mix-up, the true 50-50 from Yiinja. Not enough meter to kill with it, but holding him down the corner. Getting the character swap out, chasing the up tech, getting his assist recharging. But Bongwater's assist is the one that wins at the end of the day?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Listen, all I know is that Cell, after he hit Krillin, was that, hey, I heard you had a daughter. What's your favorite drink? Root beer float. Just saying. He definitely hit Krillin with that. Oh, Bongwater hitting Yiinja's Gotenks out of here. This is still very much doable for either side. He vanishes into the Kamehameha!
And Yiinja, ready and waiting for it, immediately confirms the 2H.
Gets him with the overhead!
You can't see the jump start because of the explosion.
Well, because that third eye, you can't see through this man.
Drops the beam, drops the disc loop. Can't kill, up tech. Gets rocks! You know what is the most powerful force in the universe that can shut down a raging Super Saiyan? Yeah.
Oh, I bet you anything he's gonna like totally disintegrate this Croc when I throw it at him. Ow! My brain damage! He gets him with the fake cross-up, and just like that, Yiinja forced down to the Android 18.
The one unsupported point character with Bongwater having an anchor assist behind him. Set points.
And the air-to-air, Bongwater's gonna be able to convert this!
Straight to the ground, 2
into the
meters!
Knockdown! Pizza's on me tonight, babe!
Bongwater popping off, and the two of them loving the meetup again.
And there it is. The fists are up in the air. What a championship round. That was such a good-ass, fun-ass set, my God. And you know what? This is perfect because I know that just right now, that little fire, that little competitive drive.
That moment when Yiinja's like, I could so much better. That is him committing to practicing Dragon Ball for a week. That is beautiful.
Welcome back to Colorado, Yiinja. We've missed you, and we've been doing things while you've been away.
and I feel sorry for anyone who's going to be on ranked net play in the next week.
Oh my God, it's going to be... He got mixed! He got mixed!
This man got mixed.
I needed it, I needed it.
Bongwater is currently running.
He is so happy. He's so happy.
Bongwater is currently running undefeated in our Mile High Brawls.
Yes, actually. He's won both of his sets, all of them actually, because he had the money match with Cross as well. So he's currently undefeated in 3 sets.
3 sets. He's like the reigning champion. He is the guy on the wanted poster.
I think so. I think so. I think Bongwater has very much earned a spot for the next title match at our next Mile High Brawl, which unfortunately,
because Texas Showdown is going to be happening 2 weeks from now, many of our local competitors, including our favorite tournament organizer, CD Mangaka, are going to be out of town at a major tournament where like people are going to. So we're not going to be able to run Mile High Brawl 2 weeks from now. But
it will be in May. It is going to come back in May, the week after our first Akihabara monthly that we are returning.
Last week of April.
Last week of April. April 30th, my friends. We're going to have like 11, 12 games. I can't remember how many games I have on the list.
Sign up for all of the things.
All of the things. We're going to be running 2 streams here for that event as well, trying to get as much of the action out here in Colorado broadcasted to you all. And trust me, I got a couple more plans for Mile High Brawl as well. I think by the time that May gets around, if I've had like 3-4 weeks to prep for the next one, I think I can do a little more than just Dragon Ball and Sam Show for y'all. I think I could get some KOF. Y'all want some KOF? Y'all want some Strive? What do you want?
Skullgirls.
Who plays Skullgirls? Besides you. And now we are going to see Silver Tabby versus the Anabot. I don't know.
Watch me speed run a Mary, the boss of the arcade mode.
Arcade mode. Yeah, I could actually, I see Moose in the chat as Akihabara Arcade. Trying to goad me into saying that one. I know a couple of y'all play that game still. I think
Moose plays Marvel 3. I play Marvel Infinite and technically have a team in Marvel 3. I don't have anything beyond a team. I don't got combos, but I technically can know what to click on character select.
I think Yiinja and Coffee Prince would like approve of that. Both of them being from those Marvel 3 days and whatnot. So, but regardless, my friends, that is going to be the conclusion of Mile High Brawl tonight. A little out of order today, but listen, when I got my boy Yiinja back in town,
we needed to do this. This was just such the perfect match.
Yeah, this was. And I cannot wait to see what happens now that Yiinja is going to be like, yo, I got the Dragon Ball boys again. I want to play Dragon Ball again. We out here grinding with the Dragon Ball.
Although he also explicitly said he wanted to play this weird card game called The Minion.
Yeah, we'll do that too. Hey, we got him for a few months. We're going to be doing all of the things.
I want to see if I can get him right now because I got something set up on that table.
My friends, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us tonight here at Akihabara Arcade for Mile High Brawl this evening. Mangaka is one of the TOs out here for Akihabara Arcade. It means the world to me that we get to do this for the players. We get to give on a little something different, an event where people get to come, mash buttons all day, try and talk to each other about the game, try and improve. Y'all make this awesome. Hope y'all know that.
All of you in the chat, everyone who showed up, everyone who's bought like 4 different pizzas today. Akihabara Brigade for having us here. Everyone, thank you so much. This is the reason we're able to run these events. Great talking to you. I'm Silver Tabby signing off.
I'm CD Mangaka. We will be talking soon, my friends. Tune in next week for our bi-weekly returning with King of Fighters, Dragon Ball Fighters, Guilty Gear Strive.
See you then. Did you make sure to mute the microphones this time?
Oh shit, I actually have to do